How you doing there, folks? Jeb and I here. Today's April 26th, and it's the second anniversary of Earl Silverman's suicide after he lost his house, which was Canada's first and only dedicated abused men's shelter. And I thought it was it's a time that brings up some bad memories for me. Um, Not only because of Earl's suicide, but because my brother's suicide comes up on May 8th. Now, this is mainly a message to those of you in the manosphere who advocate for men's human rights, and more specifically, those of you in Canada here. Now, you should know by now that May 4th to 8th is Mental Health Week nationally, and the theme this year is mental health issues men face. So, and you know that I'm walking to Toronto, Queen's Park, Toronto, for that week, me and Jeb. And we've been training for it. All right, I've been carrying around for the most part, a 30-pound pack. Carrying, covering about 10 miles a day with Jeb. He's handling it fine. He's getting a little thicker. He's putting on the muscle, which is good. Eating a little more kibble too, and getting a little more treats, which is fine. And he's getting a little more loving from strangers. They like to pet him, and he's a friendly kind of guy. I've only ever had him growl at maybe one or two people, and if he's growling at you, I gotta wonder why he's growling at you. Anyways, so yeah, May 4th to 10th. Now I'll be starting on May 4th, which is a Monday, and the week ends on the 10th there, which is the Saturday, Sunday there. So what I'm asking you out there advocating for men's human rights in Canada to do is to hold sympathy walks, okay? So what I mean by that is you don't have to walk the distance I'm walking, but take a street, preferably the main drag, and put up posters highlighting the numbers for male suicides versus female suicides. Highlight that fact, okay? These are facts that can't be denied, and put them up, along a walk. Now, I don't care whose site goes on it, but just do that. Get it out there. Get the word out there, okay? Now, I've the most recent one that I found was a series of years, I think 5-year span up to 2011, and shows like 75.5% of suicides are men. However, at different age groups, it spikes, it peaks. So, for say at the 18 to 25-year-old age group, men make up pretty much 80% of the suicide population. It's 79.2%. So that means that we are burying our sons. Okay? We are burying our sons. They're 80% of that suicide population. There's another peak at the 40 to 60 year range. So that means we're burying our fathers as well. Okay? And in between, we're still making up, the majority of suicides. Jeb sees his neighbor there, his friend, and he wants to say hi. So yeah, these are the facts, and these are the things we need to hammer home, and we need to highlight this and make this burn across the country. Okay, make this idea or this fact that we are burying our sons and fathers across the country due to suicide, and we are ignoring this fact systemically, municipally, provincially, and federally. Okay, Movember put out $12 million for men's mental health. That's more than the Canadian government has put in the last, probably 10 years. I think it was like $1.12 million they're putting in a year. A pittance compared to what they put into women's mental health. Now, there's other things we can do too. Twitter. All right, follow me on Twitter. Spread that Twitter hashtag around. There's a whole huge underbelly of men's mental health. And if the gravity of the situation and the multitude of people that it affects is absolutely phenomenal, and it is a dire situation. Okay, like I said, it's pretty much an epidemic. 8 men a day are killing themselves. 3 times the amount of women. 8 men a day. These are the facts. And there's probably a little more because some guys will do an insurance job on themselves, i.e. drive their car off a cliff so that the family ends up with the insurance money. So I suspect that those numbers might be a little bit higher. I'm not saying by how much, or I wouldn't know, but I know that they're out there. Anyways, folks, I'm speaking to you. Remember, it's Earl's second anniversary. Okay, we can't forget that. We're also probably, at least I won't. I don't think I will see another National Mental Health Week dedicated to men, the mental health issues that men face from cradle to grave, almost. From the time we can walk and talk, or talk possibly, until, we take that big dirt nap. I don't think I'm going to see another Men's Mental Health Week. I'm 46 years old. We got one chance here. We best put our best foot forward. So I'm encouraging y'all to raise your voice in that week. May 4th to 10th, sympathy walks, put posters up. Dan and Jeb out. Take care, folks.